Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the pregame. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Turn up, man. I ain't about to be melancholy today, man. It's been a long day. I want to send thoughts and first off, how you doing, brother? My name is Reggie. Episode 145 of the Splashcast, the pregame Monday Night Raw.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, and the more that I talk to people, I feel vindicated.
What you got? You got some some
raid. I had a little situation there. Had a little situation had to handle.
The exterminator came. Exterminator came. Had to get the roaches out of there.
Man, the roaches be everywhere. The worst places.
Why do we say roaches? We're not talking about the however many legged insects that walk the earth. We talking about the roaches that don't have accountability. We talking about roaches that try to call people out through lies and then block everybody so that they can't be held accountable for what they say.
Just tell the truth, fam. But y'all know me well enough to know, and if you don't know today, people got a lesson. If you disturb my peace, I'm going to disturb your peace until my peace has been restored. And I mean that for any and everybody. And if you get out here, you think you finna make jokes and make these Instagram videos, I play back. I'm not Ben Simmons. I'll get right out on the court. Wherever you want to hoop, let's do it.
I ain't got no metaphors, no similes, no nothing. You are a bum for what you tried to pull. And if y'all don't know what we're talking about, I'm talking about somebody that made promises and did a breach of contract and then played victim. Ladies, men, they, them, are, he, she, him, her. Every pronoun that you want to be still has accountability. It don't care what you want to be. It don't care who you are. Don't care if you decide to go to the Midwest, the Southwest, the South, the North, the Northwest, the West, or the East. You are still a bum. But this, ladies and gentlemen, we are no longer going to talk to bums.
Like Jay Prince say, do good business. It's that simple, man. I'm easy to get along with.
Business.
My birthday is next Sunday. Like, I don't want no smoke with nobody. I genuinely, at this point in my life.
My birthday passed. I want all the smoke. You are a roach. I tagged you in my poor people post. I did it on purpose, and then you blocked me because poor people around. See, listen.
And I'm gonna tell you,
poor by choice, by the way. I'm gonna let you know by the decision that you make.
And I'm gonna say this, and I'll be done with it. Stop getting on Instagram and crying into the camera.
Yeah, making multiple videos. I ain't never understood it. How you get mad and then go to the camera? What you talking about? What y'all talking about?
I feel so weird just being on camera boo-hooing.
We don't support self-imposed bums. We don't do that. We don't support self-imposed bums. You gotta get some business about yourself. I can send you to the nearest soup kitchen or scholarship fund, whichever way you want to go. But don't bring me into it. I don't know you. I was trying to support your journey.
Or first class ticket to where, Reggie?
Hell! Get the hell on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 145 of the Splashcast Monday Night Raw. I'm your co-host, Reggie.
And I am your irritated, but happy, blessed, and highly favored co-host, Norwood. And we're stomping out these roaches.
Big Tims. Before we get started, I want to send my heart and condolences, prayers, love, and thoughts to my godmother, godfather, godbrothers, godsister, entire God family. They are literally my second family, the Smith family. There's nobody on this earth that's not family that I'm closer with. I'm actually closer to them than I am some of my own family. Blood could have made us thicker. The patriarch of their family passed on today. I guess it was about 10 days ago. They had the homegoing service. Everybody flew in, surrounded by loved ones. Just know that my hearts and prayers are out for you guys. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Can't wait to see y'all tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to also say, man, thoughts and prayers to you. You know, if you need anything, I'm here for you. You know, that's what we do around here. We family. We love each other, man. So yeah.
I'm just
Got
happy
your
you
back,
got your
bro.
money from a bum. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we start out with the pregame, our splashes of the week, man. Look, well, listen. Y'all know the actual care that we have for women's college basketball. Men's college basketball final is today. UConn versus Purdue. Big Oaf, 7'4" Edie versus another Big Oaf, 7'2" person. I don't know your name. And everybody else on UConn. UConn is the favorite. Zach Edey is 7'4", but UConn plays really, really good basketball. I'm probably taking UConn here just because I actually watched them play throughout the tournament, and they're one of the few teams that actually plays basketball like a woman. And when I say that and play like a girl, they actually share the ball. They run plays. They don't try to rely on wild shots and over athleticism. They actually play good basketball. Bobby Hurley's brother, I think it's Dan Hurley, is their coach. He is really, 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 really good coach. And they're going for back-to-back. And I don't, unless Edey has another 40-25 game, which he did have, which is possible, I got UConn winning this game. Matter of fact, let me turn it on.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you I'm going in the opposite direction. I'm definitely going with Purdue in this game here.
I'm not
And
betting because I don't know nothing about. I can't even name a name.
And for me, I'm going once again. I'm riding the hot hand, even though I know UConn also has a 7-footer. I'm riding with Edie. Hey, win me another one here, and yeah, you know,
It
send
is
them
what
18
it
beers when you get
is.
good and ready, big dog.
Man, you owe me. So,
Oh, don't pull. No, I do, but that ain't got nothing to do with it. Hey, boy, let me tell y'all, we'll go from podcast biz to betting beers. Whoa, that's over here, and this over here. And what I told you from the beginning, send the invoice. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We not doing that.
Well, you know, sometimes invoices don't get paid, but you know, I don't think you're a roach. Roaches don't pay invoices.
Oh boy, you almost trapped me right there. You know, hey, I ain't Big Roach now. Not Big Roach.
But with that being said, we're gonna move on. So y'all know that we're gonna talk about J. Cole. We're gonna talk about J. Cole. We're gonna talk about the white flag that was raised. But you know, in the pregame, we also try to talk about baseball. We try to talk about violence. We try to talk about stuff that's uplifting. Whatever is there in the trending topics that doesn't fall under basketball, football, or HBCU, we put it in the pregame. Let me tell y'all something. This dude, you know, we like violence. The UFC or the UFC offshoots, the minor leagues, what you call them. This one is called Brawl on the Bay. Always has these face-offs. The difference between pay-per-view boxing and UFC and all of that in the face-off is there's normally like 1,000 people on the stage and 150,000 security. So therefore, you don't really get a whole lot of rah-rah. When you have stuff like, over here, we have stuff like that over there, when there's absolutely no security, sometimes you come up there and you try to pull a stunt. You try to sell. Everybody tries to facet themselves after Muhammad Ali, right? That's the first one that had a gimmick that actually sold everything in sports and became, off his skill and his character, became the greatest boxer and entertainer of all time. So this fighters, I don't know their names, but they had a face off, and one dude decided that the way that he was gonna trash talk was come up and eat a banana in his opponent's face. Now, y'all, I don't know what part of trash talking there is in sports, and I played a lot of sports. Played football, basketball, baseball, soccer, ran a little track for a little bit. Lacrosse. I done did it all. I ain't never seen nobody trash talk by eating a banana in another man's face. The only time I've seen somebody eat a, nope, never mind. How do you feel about this, brother?
I think you know how sometimes you just need a little air clarity. Let's clear that. you probably shouldn't walk
Smack.
up on a man
Woo!
So this is the thing. Maybe the man was offended that you walked up to him eating a banana. I don't know if that makes him feel a certain way. And the more that I talk about it, the more I can understand how you might be offended by somebody eating a banana in your face. But the way that the banana got out of there, like the banana ejected, like, oh, I'm out of here. Like, oh, you slapping people. I don't want to be slapped next. And I mean, I also now you got to live the rest of your life knowing that a man knocked your banana loose.
Hey, yo!
No, did he? But
The diddler.
I mean, he
Dun, dun,
did.
dun.
But the funny part about this is after you knock a man's banana loose, you have to knock his face loose next.
You
And
can't
you
lose.
went in there. You look bloody and bowed.
Listen,
Let me tell you.
what you can't do. Listen, when you slap somebody in whatever, when there's not supposed to be any combat, the escalation is immediate. And the thing is, in UFC and boxing, when you get crazy, that's why I like Mike Tyson a lot. Mike Tyson be like, all right, you going to get crazy. You're going to talk all this trash. You're going to try to do some things. But you going to have to see me in the ring. And Buddy that got slapped, as y'all can see down here, Buddy that did the slapping got punched. Buddy that got slapped did the punching.
And this ain't even, see what you did. Know your personnel and situational awareness will keep you out of a lot of foolishness. First thing you should have known, these are not regulation boxing gloves. They got the Street Fighter hands wrapped. He's finna put legitimate paws on you, not gloves. And I'm gonna tell you, he punched your face. He had you looking like that time Kimbo Slice punching that man. And a wop bop blue bop, a wop bamboo, you earned it. Nobody gonna feel bad for you. Looking like Willie Lump Lump the way he punched you all in your head, and he probably beat your ass a little bit worse than you deserve because what? You knocked.
He probably could have knocked you out 5 minutes before he knocked you out, but he decided to just punish you. The thing is,
rightfully so, man.
There's, you know what I like about UFC? Ain't nothing you can do. Right? You did all that trash talking. You see me in the ring. You got your ass beat. There's nothing you can do. The joy of it is can't nobody say nothing to you because you could probably whoop a lot of people's ass. But there's really nothing that you can do after this. You see the opponent in the ring. You mad? All right, well, let's fight some more. You can't see out this eye over here. You can't see that. You can't see over there either.
And see that he's whooping your ass. You can't see that.
I would rather be knocked out, personally. If I get into a trash talk fight and I'm talking trash, I don't want you to beat me up. I would rather you catch me with a good one, knock me out, and I'm like, damn, he caught me with a good one, but that was really it. When you get pummeled, like, this is a pummeling. This is a pummeling.
You know, that's what the guy knew said when Joshua hit him. He was like, out of all the hits, that's the one I never felt. He hit me, I went to sleep. That's it.
Oh,
this man,
yeah,
just punched you in your face mercilessly as long as he could. Boy, that mercilessly almost beat me like that man beat him by his banana.
And you couldn't do nothing. And you couldn't do nothing about it. See,
call God.
Or you could host a film, or you could host a music festival. So, Kendrick Lamar punched J. Cole right in the face. He punched Drake a few times, but he punched J. Cole right in the face. And we're not normally a music podcast, but we got to talk about this in the pregame.
Wait, hold on. We are a music podcast when it comes to Splashcast 36 pack or 24 pack. Comes out every week.
You know what? I'm going to stop saying that. You're right. Norwood is the music aficionado. So I will say I expected, so y'all know, let me set it up. Kendrick Lamar popped back out after another 2 years, shot at Drake, shot at J. Cole, and is waiting on the response. Kendrick Lamar never wastes any bars. He came out, he said, there is no three kings or big three. It's me. I don't care about none of y'all. Rap beef. Cool. That's what we needed. J. Cole then responds with, might delete later, which is a pretty good album or mixtape or EP or whatever you want to call it. And he responds to Kendrick in a much more, he tried to be a sophisticated way. He tried to like be more sophisticated, or Kendrick was like, I'll punch you in the face. And then you went and apologized. I've never seen a rap beef. I have, actually, pause. I have seen a rap beef where one person apologizes to the other. The only time I've seen it is Meek Mills and Drake. I cannot believe J. Cole went and apologized to Kendrick after Kendrick called him out. And responding. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That's the weakest shit I've ever seen in my life. Go.
ISO. Throw the ball to me. Clear out.
Ooh.
Now, y'all know I've attempted to be fair. I am typically many times quoted for being unfair, for being biased, for being all of the above. But I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I genuinely try. If somebody says I don't like their music, I will still give your music a spin because I want to be informed. But what I saw was by far one of the weakest things I've ever encountered in the history of rap. An apology. Bro, you had an opportunity to progress rap in a way that we haven't in a long time. He shoots, y'all shoot with first-person shooter. He shoots back with like that. You shoot back with 7-minute drill. We are now into rap. And this is a sports podcast, like Reggie said. But the thing about it is, we want to see Kobe and Jordan. We want to see LeBron and Kobe. We want to see LeBron and KD. We want to see the best ever go at each other. And Jermaine, and you're back to Jermaine. I ain't calling you your rap name no more because you're Jermaine. You make rap music about folding women's drawers. That's what you are. I don't want to hear you talk about no more Big Three. You are not in that. It's now Big Two and you special teams. You kick off and punt. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing else from you. That's simple. You had a chance. It didn't have to be hate. You have to, there is a way where you can be the best rapper alive and at the same time show everybody here, hey, I respect you, Kendrick, but I got to watch you. When it comes to these takes, me and Reggie go back and forth. I respect his opinion. He respects my opinion, but I feel like I'm right. That's what it's about. It's friendly competition. But J. Cole, weak ass, just talking about I apologize and this is the lamest. No, now you have made the lamest move ever. And I'm going to tell you, if I'm Drake, cut that man off. Because if we get into a fight and then you start apologizing, you start apology, because I'm so mad I'm upset. You start apologizing to the people who just jumped us, then, oh, no, you can't rock with me. You can't rock with me at all. Don't come over here. Don't say nothing to me. And what I told you before, Aubrey Graham, if I don't hear 304 in Compton, if y'all don't know what 304 is, look it up on your internet. But that's what I need from you. 304 in Compton. I need a timestamp. I need those specific numbers, and I need that place. I need you to send a message because Jermaine, weak ass, is done. He's toast. And that's the reason I told y'all, don't bring him up in the conversation with Drake. Don't bring him up in the conversation with Kendrick because he's a sucker. And if y'all don't know it now, you never know it. He makes music for Black women ages 22 to now, I think, like 44. That's his demographic. All y'all who like real rap, who really respect this, leave him outside of this. Don't bring him up no more. And I'm going to tell you this, because I just saw that JID is supposed to have an album come out here soon. He is the new Captain of Dreamville. He the new Captain America. Matter of fact, J. Cole, you David Robinson now. JID is Tim Duncan. Know your role.
I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed because J. Cole could have addressed Kendrick We listen to the Joe Budden podcast. I listen to a whole bunch of media podcasts about music. Kendrick, the reason Kendrick is winning all of these rap beefs is because he don't waste no time. He don't give no clarifiers. He don't give no qualifiers. He don't give no qualifiers. He don't need to clarify nothing. There is no you, my brother. His niceness is way of saying I don't like, is way of saying this ain't personal, is rap is a sport. This is a skill. This is a competition. And I'm better than everybody. And I'm going to shoot at everybody. And I'm going to make you rap. For the first time, I thought that Kendrick was going to make Drake and J. Cole rap. He was going to make them rap. Like Pusha T made Drake rap. Drake made Meek Mill rap. When you take, and honestly, you have what everybody's missing about this is J. Cole had the chance to put Kendrick in an unfamiliar position. Kendrick is always the initiator. Kendrick is always the one that puts you on your heels. Kendrick on 1st and 10 is going to throw the bomb every single time. And you have to adjust. That is a strategy. For the first time, he threw a bomb out there and he was waiting. And you threw something back. You finally responded. You had a chance to put Kendrick on his heels where Kendrick had to respond. Kendrick don't got to respond no more now. That's my brother. I love him. Kendrick said, I'll shoot at Melly Mel. I don't care who you are. And you said, I didn't really want to go at him. And then you went at him, and then you backtrack. I can't wait. Listen, let me tell y'all, Future, first of all this is really about Drake. That's why this let Drake kind of off the hook. Like, actually, no, Drake, I disagree. This put a little bit more.
Drake. You are not off the hook. Let me make that very clear. They said they don't like you. Now, me, as a person who ain't never gave a hell about people liking or disliking me, good. Because I'm gonna tell you, I wherever you want to go, they go low, I go to hell. So if you don't like me, I'm ready to shoot Future and Metro and Kung Fu Kenny and anybody, because I'm still Drizzy. And when it comes down to it, my number's better than y'all. Mine run up now. And I don't
like the numbers argument. No.
Let me finish. And I like that y'all over there super grouping up together. Rick Ross, I saw you throwing your hand and throwing a stone and hiding your hand. All of y'all get over there. I want all of you to get over there, because I'm gonna tell you one thing y'all can't do. Y'all can't make this music.
What you mean? You said they can't make this music?
This music. Drake is going to make. If he gets in there and does what he's really good at, his music is just good. He's going to win because he's the more popular artist out of all of them.
I don't like that take. I don't care about popularity. This is Eminem in the basement trying to be on 8 Mile. This is battle rap. This is all three of y'all at this point, sales wise, album wise, whatever. It's like being a billionaire versus 100 millionaire. There's a big difference between 100 million and a billion, but it's all the same to everybody that ain't got a million. If you ain't got a million, 100 million and a billion is the same thing to you. It don't matter. They can buy the same thing. Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar may be different in a different tax bracket, and they are competing amongst themselves amongst the 0.0001%. But they still the only three in the 0.01% right now. So for us, all we want now is like, all right, well, he's shooting. Well, y'all go at it. Like, this is what you need to do. This is battle rap. Money don't matter. Sales don't matter. That don't matter. This is Kendrick Lamar said, I am better than you. I am better than you. And you have to respond to me. And nobody has.
And like, even like I said with me and Reggie said, if Reggie told me right now, hey, man, I think I'll take you out on the court and I'll run you off the court. Hey, man, go get your sneakers.
Yeah.
Lace them up, buddy. We finna hoop. This is my friend, one of my closest friends. But I'm going to tell you, I'm finna step out there and I'm finna torch Reggie.
That's what you're supposed to think.
All of these buckets.
And the thing is, we even passed that point. I shot at you 11 years ago. When I came out with the Control verse, I named all of y'all by name. I ain't throw no, hey man, my brother, I could be talking, you come out every. There is no you with Kendrick. This you, it could be, I don't want you to know who I'm talking about. I only want you to know that I'm talking about you. What Kendrick is like is, I'm better than Drake, J. Cole, Big Sean, Crit, Kanye, Melly Mel. I'm naming names.
I'm
And
gonna
if
tell
you
you
come back passive aggressive,
I'm gonna tell
it
you
don't
who
work.
he is. If you've been
The
in the
boogeyman.
club and you see the one dude slap the first person he see, and then tell y'all who want it, that's who he is. Ain't no talk. I'm slapping people. Who want it? Run up. That's simple. I don't care who it is. Go find the one you want. Cause I'm gonna tell you, he'll be slapped too.
And I'm gonna be
Drake.
right here. I'm gonna be right
Drake,
here
it
every
ain't no
time.
way you can run from this because you know they're coming out with album number 2. Now I would wait. You need to hear with this out. Like
That
this
future in Metro, because Metro, you made the point on Saturday Morning Live. Metro went right on over there and was kicking your ass too, because the beat is aggressive. You came out there. It's tough. J. Cole. Now I do have to preface it. I do have to preface because I've already been talking, but I do have to say this. J. Cole's. I like it. I like the project. I like the bars. I like the. I'm a J. Cole fan. But what you released was not good enough to respond to Kendrick. Not good enough to respond to the. You went and tried to shoot at Omar with the slingshot, and he walking around with the shotgun. Can't do it.
Well, this is my thing. The album was named Might Delete Later.
Might delete now, brother.
Delete it. Delete it. That means, like, now that I see the name of the title and the way that you apologize, you had uncertainty from the beginning. You didn't even have the courage of your conviction to say, hey, man, he said something about me. I'm with the smoke.
You know, it's crazy.
You just
he had no courage.
Delete it.
He had no courage of his convictions.
You
and
scary.
He still released a decent project.
Yep. You just a nice guy. You really nice.
Embrace it.
You the AC Green of rappers.
That boy said
congratulations.
You a virgin.
Man.
You ain't got
you
ain't got no bullets in your gun.
I ain't never heard of somebody apologizing.
After dropping the diss. I'd
rather you just disappear into anonymity like Meek did. But to actually apologize.
That's like smacking somebody and they just kind of eat your punch and you like, okay. And you like, damn, my bad.
And if I was Drake, you couldn't even be in my presence no more. And I ain't playing. I'm dead serious. That's the same way I feel about when you know what it is. If we get somewhere and we get to fighting, whoever don't fight, don't get in the car.
Yeah. Yeah. We ain't gonna judge you. Yeah, I would rather you say, hey, yeah, Sneaky, you was wild with that. I would rather you say, hey, I'm not gonna fight and not show up, than say I'm gonna fight and then get out there and freeze up. At least let me know what to expect. J. Cole, you actually delivered a very good jab. To me, I don't think it was what you wanted it to be, but you delivered a pretty good jab. But now that the fight has started, don't run when the fight start. The fight has started now. We here. Don't run when the fight starts, dog.
I believe under no uncertain circumstances that them people in Dreamville probably look at him funny. There's no way I couldn't look at him differently.
He said all his homeboys was telling him to actually do this. This is why he did it.
Oh, and then don't blame us.
Yeah, don't cop out.
Don't blame us.
Only roaches cop out.
You got to find them first. At least he stood up and copped out. Roaches be running. But don't blame your homeboys telling that they gas you up and do this apology. Either you did it or you didn't, man. Man up. But with J. Cole, you always been on a very short list for me, and it's not a good short list. So you didn't really show me anything that I didn't already know or really expect from you. I'm just disappointed in a guy who I was beginning to respect and appreciate your music, and now it's what I thought it was. Now, this is the thing that I do appreciate. Just like with Trey Young, I love when people vindicate my opinion. Nothing makes me happier than when people
vindicated. But I don't think this vindicates your opinion.
Okay.
I don't think his response To me, his response was good. It wasn't fold the clothes music. His response, 7 minute drill wasn't fold the clothes, cry in the corner music that you call it, that you always call J. Cole.
No, the apology was the cry in the
Yes,
corner.
yes, the apology was soft, but musically wise, I think his response actually was kind of opposite. Now, you over there crying in the corner, that ain't got nothing to do with vindication. That's just, I've never seen that before. I've seen Meek Mill apologize to Nicki Minaj for going at Drake, but I've never seen somebody apologize to their opponent after shooting at their opponent. That is the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life.
And not only is it the wildest thing, it is by far one of the most just disappointing. Like, you had this is a chance for the real rappers to really rap. You didn't have to disrespect this man, disrespect his family in order to show him that you're the best rapper alive.
Kendrick don't
And
never
if you
disrespect nobody. He never disrespect your family. He come at you every time. You're terrible.
And that
you
just,
can't rap. I'm better than you. I don't wish you no peace and blessings. I say I can beat you. What's up? You can't do that. You can't do it, bro.
Get it. And he chose not to. And that
Pressure's
is the
on you,
reason
Drake.
that I'm going to choose to now talk about something that is more important. The Atlanta Braves.
So the Braves, we're going to move on. We finally get into sports, but we had to get that music take out because it was so disappointing. And Drake, you better respond well, because this is pretty much, as everybody said, this is the last round. We ain't if you deliver some mid, Drake, and Kendrick done thrown, now he done thrown about 6-7 bombs at y'all. If you keep delivering mid or not saying nothing, Kendrick Lamar got it. He got it. And there's really nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing in 2025. I don't want to hear nothing over Christmas, some passive aggressiveness. I don't want to see any more Instagram posts. I don't want to see any apologies. I don't want you to wait till OVO Fest in October. I don't want none of that. We don't want. You have to respond now. He's standing there.
Oh, no,
he's standing on your yard.
You don't have to. I don't think you have to respond now, but you do have to respond. And your ass better not apologize, Aubrey, because they went at you in a different way. And I actually have a respect for your snarkiness. And I don't think that a lot of people must have slept on. Like, yeah, I'm the only person who listens to Scorpion Side A, and I can't wait for him to get with y'all.
Well, okay. Dang, I said that was it. But Drake, when Future released the album with Metro, and then you start going back and actually looking at some of the titles and looking at all the stuff from like for the last 5 to 10 years, there's been a lot of subliminal shots since March Madness. Since really Drake did it with 21 Savage in terms of making the album. There's been a lot of subliminal shots that all make sense now. But the thing I like about Future, he may not win lyrically, but he said, we ain't doing no more subliminals. No more subliminals. We don't like you. And then I'm going to come back 2 weeks later and tell you, we still don't like you. And I'm going to get your op and I'm going to put him on the track to let you know that we don't like you. Drake, you inviting, and then I'm going to get Rick Ross to tell you, we don't like you. And I'm going to get everybody to pick a side. Drake, it's cute that you wanted to go in there and invite Rick Ross' ex-girl and have 3 tickets, and you want to shoot at Travis Scott's face. You want to do all that, pause. You want to do all that stuff. Listen, at the end of the day, you're going to have to respond. You're going to have to respond, brother. All that passive aggressiveness, all that, ain't going to work today. Ain't going to work today. That's why I respect Kendrick
and answer.
Yep.
Running from it will not save you, my boy. Might as well lace them up.
I'm going to make you rap.
Yeah.
From a deficit,
lace
too. Because you in a deficit.
Tight, whatever
40.
you got to do.
40. You better drink some Red Bull, brother.
Tap in. But what I'm going to tell you, if I was you, especially after the little situation I had, I know I still got it down in my soul. Go scorch the earth. Get them all out of there.
He's gonna do that. I assume Drake's going to do that.
You need to go ballistic. When I say that, I need you to your next punch needs to be a haymaker. You don't need to waste time you're not Floyd. You are not Floyd. You are a Tyson. You need to get in there and get to punching faces. That simple. And I need you to be crystal clear. I need everybody to, when they walk out of there, the only thing that should make you have a possibility of possibly losing at this point is you got another kid that we don't know about.
Oh no, there's a lot of different angles they could pause if necessary that could make him lose. But the thing about Kendrick, and we'll move on to the Braves, I promise. The thing about Kendrick don't care about none of that. Kendrick don't take no detour. Kendrick don't decide, okay, well, I'm going to let me see if I can like piss you off over here and let me see pause if necessary. I don't need to find the angle. I don't need that. I'm going straight at you. Straight
You're
at
right,
you.
and that's the other part is Kendrick probably is going like he's not going to go to Pusha T below the belt.
But I know Future would. I would love to see Future Pusha T on this next album. That's what I'm waiting on. If Pusha T's on that album, Drake, you have to sell all your property, and you have to basically become a Canadian diplomat and say I hate everybody about United States. You have to go at everybody, except for 21 Savage, I guess. Yeah. All right. Back to sports. Braves baseball season has started. Y'all know what it is. Pretty soon, I think in the fall, we'll bring back the ATL edition for football and basketball and baseball. But for now, baseball season has started. The Braves have been voted as the #1 team in the league. We have the best offense. We have the best.
We had one of the in the back. I told y'all we was having rave lights this year.
We were gonna have probably one of the better pitching staffs. We took a hit though. It's starting to look like last year a little bit, where our pitching is shaky, but our bats, pause if necessary, are bailing us out. Spencer Strider underwent an MRI 2 days ago that revealed damage to his UCL ligament in his right elbow, which is his pitching arm. He will be further evaluated. He's been placed on the 15-day DL as of today so that the testing can take place to decide if he's going to need Tommy John surgery or if he's just going to let it heal. Either way, he's probably out for the season. If he takes Tommy John surgery, he will actually miss part of the 2025 season because that is about a 12 to 16 month stint on the IL. That hurts because he is our ace.
And he just picked up this nasty curve ball. I'm talking about having people act outside of themselves. They so afraid. Man, just prayers to Spencer. I mean, I guess I try to look at it positively. Happened very early in the season, and looks like Sale is ready to be that guy here for us. Now, if the umpire stopped cheating us on offense and defense, it would definitely help. But I mean, I feel like we're still a strong team. It is a big loss, especially after what he did last year. But take your time, man. You got a long career. Take care of yourself. We want you to be a lifelong Brave, man.
And luckily, Alex Anthopoulos has put together a really good mid-game bullpen. So the Braves have Iglesias as a closer, but we have about 5 pitchers that are your 6 to 8 inning guys. Matzik being one, Rodriguez being another. We're really, really good when it comes to Jimenez being another. We're really, really good at getting to our closer, and they all throw 95. They have each one has a different off-speed pitch, and against, for example, it allows us to be able to go into extra innings and still be okay when we went to extra innings against the Diamondbacks.
Yep.
But we now have to get at least one more starter. I'd probably try to get 2.
Yep. And, Alex, this is the thing. We don't know if he's going to be able to come back this year. And this does give Alex a ton of time to prepare and really do his research. Who do I need to add? who will be the final piece to this to get this thing back up and running. We have the utmost, faith in the Atlanta Braves. It's the only team that we have that actually acts like they trying to win a championship. And for that, we appreciate them. We're going to get it together, man. Hey, y'all can keep watching. And we're going to keep chopping, man. We never stop chopping. And I will say this. I try to post as many of the Braves home runs as I can onto the page.
It's a lot
But
of them, hey, man.
I was watching them, man, and I want to be very honest, man. I was thinking, it's a privilege to be able to go out every day and watch the Braves play the way that they hit the ball.
Yeah.
You know how you kind of a lot of times forget to like take the time to acknowledge like, oh, well, we're watching right now. It's crazy. There's not a batting order. The Braves got to be the worst team when it comes to like pure batting order, like
there's nobody to pitch around. Nobody to pitch around.
Pitch
especially with Ozuna. Ozuna done hit 5 home runs in 7 games. He hit one again tonight.
He's playing so well, we are calling him his name again.
He's got it.
Which is unbelievable.
He's got it. He's got it. Alex Anthopoulos knew. Listen, DUI, whatever. You whatever. You can stay here.
DUI, DV.
All the alphabets. He's still there. But I will say Ozuna is playing really, really well. You saw that dude in the do-rag for the Yankees? You think the Yankees are actually letting up, or you think he's going to get traded by the trade deadline?
Two different things. I mean, they better not mess with nothing. They playing good right now.
Yeah.
Now, and I don't try to be a hater very often. I do my best not to be a hater. I really dislike tattletales. But I'm going to tell you, if they let Stroman out there with a do-rag, but I got to cut my facial hair off, then I'm hating.
But he still cut his facial hair off, though.
Yeah, but you telling me that I have to have my facial hair off because it's more professional, and then y'all let that man out there in the do-rag?
And chains. They implemented a new rule and said you can only wear 1 chain because he went out there the first game with 5. Full game. Now, he did cut his do-rag off, though. I mean, cut his facial hair off. He just has the entire neck tattoo. He don't got like the little, he got the whole thing.
And just that no facial hair, it just makes it so easy to hate the Yankees. You guys still suck. And I wish you nothing but pain and strife, and I hope you guys lose
pain and strife. We never liked the Yankees. Y'all some bums. Nope. Y'all some roaches.
Never will.
Listen, actually, I can't even call them bums and roaches because they actually will pay you. They will pay you well. So I can't even say that. But they the Yankees are really, really strict. I don't know if they Tiger Woods strict, though. Tiger Woods said, and I don't know how this leaked, but he decided, y'all know that the Masters is this month.
This week. Yeah, no, it's this week. Masters week started today.
And Tiger Woods says that he is abstaining from sex while he is trying to make the cut and make a run at another green jacket. Now, Phil Mickelson said, well, you can call all the hookers because you ain't going to make the cut anyway, which is a wild statement to say on so many levels.
Let me tell you one thing about my city, man. Once you don't make that cut, Tiger, you are in the right place at the right time to do whatever you want to do, big dog. I'm going to tell you. Especially for what you like, it's plenty of plenty. We have I think we have as many Waffle Houses as Atlanta does. I mean it. And what you like, we got. It's on one side of town. We got that. On the other side of town, we got something other. I know you ain't even going over there. That's fine. But what you want is there and it's waiting on you. And I think he knows that in the back of his head. When it's time for me to get to what I want to get to, it's going to be here waiting on me.
Yeah. Tiger going to have a good time either way. Let me tell you.
I'm here for a good time. I'm here for a long time.
I'll never believe in that abstaining from sex during the football or basketball tournament or whatever so I can focus. I'd rather be light on my feet. I ain't about to be out there nope.
Well, they say that's your energy source, so
sure, whatever. They got pills
Oh
now.
no, you know what? Lamar Odom.
Woo! Tiger, you may be right, brother. You may be right. That herbal, don't get that herbal. That
Yo,
herbal.
that boy Lamar, that boy Lamar Odom said he get himself right before the game. I'm like, every game, yeah, that's part of his pregame
Ruin
ritual.
yourself. Chad Johnson, too. Chad Johnson said he took it, too. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the pregame. We are going to take 30 seconds, and then y'all know what it is, Monday Night Raw. You know what we talking about. You know where we going. We talking about, I got to figure out how to get my camera all messed up. I keep leaning to the left, leaning to the right. HBCU news around the culture. Yes, we have another upset in baseball. If you are in the South and SEC country, you already know about LSU and how they play baseball. We have some news on the basketball front.
We're going for the Blacks.
Going for the Blacks. That's why I don't care about this national championship game right now. So, and then, you know, hey, man, HBCU culture is going worldwide. So y'all stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Remember, always like, follow, subscribe. Norwood, anything before we go?
Pay your debts and don't lie on the internet. We're going to find you. And then don't block me.
Yeah, don't talk shit and then block you. Don't throw the rock and hide your head. Be a grown up. We'll be right back.